G'day, my name's Heath Davidson. I've been playing tennis for about 7 years now. Welcome to the Australian Summer of Tennis. I picked tennis. I guess I picked tennis because back when I was in my early teens, I was extremely overweight and I didn't really do any physical activity or anything like that. I enjoyed playing video games too much, so it was my dad actually that went and found a tennis coach that said he'd take myself on and one of my mates Dylan on, and we started playing tennis. And I have been lucky and have had some success, and which is amazing, but that's not what I do it for. I do it because I love the sport, and sometimes it's the really tough losses that mean more. Last year, actually, I lost a match in France in a final against a guy I probably should have beaten, and since then, my tennis has just improved out of sight. I think that just gave me a little bit of the kick in the bum that I needed to really get back out there and really grind it out and get better. The ups and downs on and off the court translate to real life. It's actually really funny because I somehow managed to have this extremely carefree attitude off the tennis court. I don't get stressed out, I don't get bothered by things, I'm pretty laid back, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And then when I roll onto the tennis court, for some reason I turn into a completely different person. The game's given me a lot of pride in myself and being a person with a disability. Back when I was a kid growing up, we didn't see people with disabilities on TV. And over the past maybe 5 years, we've really put our foot forward, and we're on national TV just like the able-bodied guys behind me. It changed my life in a big way. Up until then, I sort of just saw myself as I guess a professional but casual tennis player, and I didn't necessarily realise what it took to be a professional athlete. And when we got back from Rio, people wanted to talk to me, people knew who I was, people wanted to do interviews, and I sort of realised that what I was doing prior to that wasn't enough. If I wanted to be seen as a professional athlete, I had to act like one on and off the court. My favourite thing about the summer of tennis is I'm extremely lucky that I get to have the Australian Open in my backyard as I live in Melbourne, and it's so good to be able to go home and sleep in your own bed at a tennis tournament. It's amazing.